I'm recording now. Synchronize audio in 3, 2, 1, sync.
Sync.
Okay. Arashimaru.
Oh, okay, let me grab the first video. I cut the folder up. I didn't open the video.
Excellent.
Shit. Alright.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Muramasa Genroku Legends. I have another new guest. Please welcome to the stream, Toddy.
Hey, what's up?
So today we are dealing with a lot of ninjas, a bevy of ninjas. This is so many ninjas and we're already dead.
Nice, good start.
I mean, I know my friends call me bad at games, but seriously.
Did you not see the QuickTime event? Like,
No, I didn't even know Vanillaware does this. What the hell?
it's a new direction they're taking.
They saw the modern audiences were like, well, shit, we gotta get in on that.
And then they dropped it like a hot stone and made Dragon's Crown instead.
Yeah. So, surprise, our new protagonist is kind of a badass because he creates a black hole. So this is Arashimaru. I'm gonna forever mispronounce his name, but he is pretty fucking cool.
It still spins me out that, like, I don't think it's the same for the DLC, but I know in the main game they, like, do some really weird Imperial Japanese in the voice acting.
Yeah, I actually had a friend...
They speak really old-school dialects.
I actually had a friend tell me, I asked him to translate something, and he said, what the hell is this? This is old Japanese, dude. I don't know this. But yeah, now that our protagonist is dead, let's look at this guy. That's how you know I'm playing. This is Shiranui.
I genuinely can't tell if his nose is where his face ends or if there's supposed to be a bit of cloth there.
I think his nose just ends there because...
He's the anti-Beaker. He's got like the shortest face ever.
The weird thing about the ninjas is that a lot of the times their face is obscured in ways not with ninja masks. Like in a famous one is in Kisuke episode 4, I think, when the weird big jawed ninja talks to him like a comrade. Also look at this guy.
Oh my god, that is a sick pompadour.
Now here's the thing, it's probably hard to tell with our preview videos because I put them at like 480p. This guy's eyes point in two different directions.
This is drunk as shit.
Sure doesn't look it, he looks like some kind of weird wannabe samurai.
With a severely fractured jaw.
Yeah, kinda. I love the way he talks too. It's so weird.
Yeah, it looks like this dude lost a fight like 30 minutes before this cutscene.
Look, I just got back from the bar. It was a really bad fight. Yeah.
Some dude named Josuke was there and he punched me square in the jaw.
I don't know what to say about this character. She's doesn't have a personality outside of this.
This guy is creepy.
Shiranui? I think he's just mocking this woman.
Well then, it's nice to boob you. I mean, meet you.
Well, he is a perfect elevation. And now, a Shin Megami Tensei character? Like, I don't know much about the Shin Megami Tensei series, but I've seen a skeleton monk dude like this a lot.
Oh, he's the guy that performs demon fusions.
Ah, okay.
I think so. Maybe I'm... no.
This is Master Mumio, and his loot is driving him insane.
Dude needs to eat like a hamburger or something.
And now the female lead for this story. Now I don't know if it's just me, but a lot of the things in this DLC lead me to words. Let me read it. A lot of the things in this DLC lead me to believe that Arashimaru was originally intended to be the second main character. Mainly because there's a lot of parallels to him with Kisuke in both the plot and certain gameplay design decisions, but for whatever reason, Arashimaru didn't quite make the cut.
Well, I know how this one goes.
I sure don't. What are you thinking?
Every story about, like, any Japanese during an imperial feudal era pissing off a fucking god. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, yeah. I was like, wait. I thought it was something entirely else.
No.
Like, Arashimaru has reasons to be skeptical. Now, here's the thing about Arashimaru's story. I think he was meant to be the second main character because, unlike the other DLCs, Arashimaru's plot is very plot-heavy. Like, what was it? The past two DLCs, the first episode has been 12, 13 minutes. This is 21 minutes. Like, either he was meant to be the second main character, or they designed his DLC first. I don't know why, but there's a lot of story in this DLC.
I don't know, it's a pretty, like, quick start to character development. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And Arashimaru has a lot of character. Now,
he does not give a shit. He does not even care.
Nope, not one bit. So let's say hello to this DBZ fight.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I don't know how much you know about the DLCs, Toddy, but all the DLCs start with a cold opening and then you're just instantly thrown into a boss fight. Guess who we're fighting today?
That guy.
Mm-hmm. There's something weird about Shiranui that bugs me. It always looks like he's about to fall over.
There's some really questionable posturing by Vanillaware character designs in general.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of worried because I'm like, you're gonna fall over, Grandpa, what are you doing? Stand up! By the way, they don't mention this until the very end of the DLC, like way at the end, but the treasure they're talking about is a sacred trident.
What's Japanese mythology doing with tridents?
Actually, there is a relevant string to that one we'll see at the end.
Huh.
So I mentioned that Ganbei Act 1 was the hardest boss ever. Shiranui competes, because wow! Normally there'd be tutorial messages here, but even after beating the DLC twice, I still have trouble with him. Mainly because Arashimaru is not like your typical any video game character, because he hits a billion times for 1 damage instead of just, you know, 3-hit combo for a decent damage. Now this is his weapon skill. If you use a weapon skill anytime in the air, you summon a snake. But if you ever switch a weapon, that instantly cancels the animation, so you want to keep your weapon going as long as possible. The weapon I'm using right now is the sickle. This is his only melee weapon. You also have bombs. Bombs are exactly what you think they are. The thing about bombs is that everybody else uses them to do dash attacks. I use them as they're intended. Throw them. And finally you have the kunai. The kunai is going to be your workhorse just by merit of it auto-locks on, and it allows you to easily reflect back bullets. And there's a lot of bullets in Arashimaru's story. Also, if you attack and if you press and hold the button while attacking as Arashimaru, you'll do a 360 spin of shurikens that is devastating. Any questions?
I don't know, it's interesting that they've designed a character where two of his weapons are like the least Muramasa weapons ever.
All of his weapons are the least Muramasa. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, the sickle is a very, very weird melee weapon because if you just... I'll put it in terms of Smash Brothers, you only get a combo if you tilt attack. If you just mash X blindly, you'll do a, you'll just spin the sickle for like a middling amount of damage.
Right.
Now, what we just saw him do, after you drain a certain amount of his HP bar, Shiranui will do a thing called where he just kind of goes into Daruma dolls and attack you with sickles. I have no idea how to counter that. Because I do not know the tell for the life of me. Right here.
I was gonna say, like...
One of these is Shiranui, the others are fakes, and you gotta find out which one it is, and all the time they're throwing blades at you. This is a really hard phase of the fight.
I assume he's invincible when he first disperses, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd imagine there's some tell, like one of the Darumas has like a dotted eye or something, but I honestly don't see it.
That'd be pretty funny, actually, if like... Because isn't the thing with Darumas, like one of the eyes is finished and the other one isn't?
Yeah, you fill in the other eye when you finish your, forget what it was, like a wish or a dream or something?
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking right now, I'm trying to see if there's a tell, but I'm not seeing it. Because you could end it early. Like, if you find the right Daruma doll, you could end it early, but I never do.
Maybe it's always the last one.
I don't think so, because when I first played this, I killed a second... See, there was one that went to the right, but I quick-drawed this one and I got him. Also, I call the kunai your workhorse, because if you do it just right and get yourself dead center in anyone, and you do the little 360 throw, it does a boatload of damage.
Gotta try and like trick that bit where all the knives go around in circles, such that the very opening frames wind up hitting it, I'm gonna guess.
Also, he has a tornado skill that's easy to dodge, but I was getting greedy there. And now he goes into red mode. He has a couple extra moves in red mode, but when you get him to this point in the fight, he's kind of a joker. Like that. He never had that cross slash. Quite frankly, I like the Shiranui fight a lot. It's got a lot of verticality to it. The boss is always aggressive. He has a lot of good attacks, and he's just fun to deal with. It's just a shame that he beat me twice.
Got a lot of maneuverability in this fight as well.
Yeah, I think they were trying to promote maneuverability since Arashimaru is a ninja, and the typical mindset of ninja is they are fast, they are evasive. Also, I should probably get the hell out of here. Oh no. The active skill for the bombs is the thing you saw in the cutscene, which is really cool in my opinion. I was trying to kill him with explosive fragment, but I didn't get to.
I forget, can bosses double kill you in this game? I'm pretty sure they can't.
Double kill? I think they can.
So, like when he dropped bombs when he died.
I'm not sure actually.
I recall getting myself in a situation where I thought I was double killed by a boss in, I think, like Momohime's story. I think it was the Runkin fight, and it just continued, like, I didn't die, and I was okay with that.
Weird. What fight was that again? I didn't quite catch that.
The Thunder God, what's his face?
Raijin.
Raijin, that's the one.
Yeah, Abarata, the drunken guy. He's our next target. Yeah, I'm sorry if I just kind of went nuts with explanations there, because I had to get in a lot of explanations for Arashimaru's combat before the boss was finished.
Nope, totally fair. Because these DLC chapters are pretty short, right?
Yeah, they're basically 3 boss fights. And there goes our master. He's totally dead, right? So, I'm gonna spoil it. I'm pretty sure Dengaro here has no other assets. Because he appears 2 other times in the oh, there we go. Never mind.
His other asset is dying harder.
Yes. Because, I was doing editing, and every single time I would, like, check a test frame, I was like, wait a minute, you're still in that stance. What the hell? Also, one thing I really like about Arashimaru's design is that he has, like, kind of a... I don't know what to call it, but a lot of his clothes seem like they're kind of floating. Like, if you remember looking back in, anytime you're in one of the divine areas and you see, like, those yellow cloud things, his overall design has kind of like a look of that.
That's what I like about this game in general. Like, there's no resting frames for anything. Aside from the backdrop, obviously.
Yeah.
Even the most, like, plain standing pose has, like, a decent number of frames of animation to it.
Mm-hmm.
Typically when you see, in a lot of games, when you've got scenes like this with 1 or 2 characters, like, in the midground, text in the front, background in the back, it always feels so static. But in this game, it feels like you can kind of... There's a bit more pace to it.
It feels more organic because the characters actually act, or not act, they look like they're alive. Even though some of them look like mutants. Looking at you, Dragon's Crown Knight.
Yeah.
And here's the plot twist. Maybe I was a little early. Oh, I think he actually... Oh, yeah, there we go. Arashimaru was basically ordered to kill his father. And by that wit, that little boy that Arashimaru basically killed, that's his brother.
He's dropping plot bombs in this, like, first 20 minutes. Goddamn.
Yeah, the, Arashimaru's plot's very plot-heavy.
Although, to be fair, they did do, like, the first 5 minutes of Momohime's story is pretty nuts as well.
Yeah, the first 5 minutes of Momohime's story was like, oh, your family's dead, your boyfriend ditched you, I stole your body, people are trying to kill you now because I stole your body. Oh, by the way, I'm Genroku.
I've always loved this backdrop.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it when it's got the orange tint to it.
I was trying to work out how to rip a lot of these backgrounds from emulation, because I was playing around with emulating the Wii version in 1080p.
Oh, wow.
And smoothing in Dolphin is magnificent with this game.
Huh.
And then I started playing this on my Vita. I was like, hey, I don't have to upscale it myself anymore.
Yeah.
They've done it for me. And this is the weird fake 720p resolution the Vita has. I don't remember what it is. It's a weird number.
It's like 540p scaled up to 720.
Yeah, something like that.
I was noticing that too when I was recording. I was like, why does it look artifacted on my TV? Oh, I see. By the way, for whatever reason, at the end of every Arashimaru chapter, there's just a dead ninja.
It's actually the same one. Just following him around.
This is a souvenir I brought with me. I like carrying it around. This is my dead body, Jeff. Oh, look who's here.
Go away, kid!
I don't know what the time frame in between Arashimaru attacking his father and now is, but Dengaro is pretty committed to killing him. Like, right here, he makes it sound like they've been going at this for months, maybe years.
Here's another just a good example of just, like, really simple but really good animation by Vanilla. He's so, like, uncertain with the sword, he's visibly shaking while holding it.
the thing about Vanillaware, I've mentioned this before, is that Vanillaware is like, I think they're, what, 30 staff members at this point? 66% of those people are artists. And there's like 2 coders.
Do you know what happened with the Grand Kingdom thing? Because I know a lot of staff from Vanillaware, like, left the company to work on that game. Like,
I don't... Are you talking about Grand Knight Historia or something else?
Grand Kingdom's the sequel to Grand Knight's History, and it's not made by Vanillaware.
No, I've heard something about it, but I haven't kept up with that development.
I read into it a long time ago, but I don't remember too much of it now.
That might explain why there's not much going on for Aegis 13 yet.
Yeah, development might have slowed because of that.
Also, you mentioned there's a lot of neat little details with the design. Take a look at the bottom of Shirohebi's robes.
What, how she doesn't have feet?
No, bottom right. The robes actually form and slither like a snake.
Huh.
Bunch of little details that make Vanillaware great. And this here explains why Arashimaru has the trademark quick draw. Is because Shirohebi is actually protecting him.
I know Hebi means snake. What does Shiro mean again?
White, I believe.
Oh, we're being followed around by White Snake. Great.
She has an actual name that she mentioned when she first introduced herself, but I always forget it. Plus, the subtitle just says Shirohebi, so I'm like, whatever.
It is the worst curse of all. Going around, killing stuff while constantly hearing, "Here I go again on my own!"
So unlike Ganbei, you don't really need to train anything for Arashimaru, but a lot of his abilities are pretty good. One specific thing you want to get that I don't show off since I cut out a lot of the grinding I do, in the middle tree about 4 tiers down is a level up that gives you straight up 5% more souls, which means you level up faster. By the way, next episode we're gonna be fighting an entire castle of my most hated enemy.